Dr Ranj Singh has opened up about how his decision to leave This Morning has impacted him. The ITV programme has suffered a chaotic year following the exit of both Holly Willoughby and Phillip Schofield. Dr Ranj, 44, was a regular on This Morning before deciding to leave in 2021. Earlier this year, he claimed that the show's culture had become toxic and no longer aligned with ITV's values. In response, an ITV spokesman said, "We are sorry to read Dr Ranj's post. At ITV we are fully committed to providing every opportunity for anyone who works with us to raise any concerns or comments they may have." Following a complaint made by Dr Ranj, we appointed an external and independent advisor to carry out a review. This external review found no evidence of bullying or discrimination. In a new BBC iPlayer documentary, the star has doubled on previous comments while discussing imposter syndrome. In conversation, Dr Ranj said, "Some days, I had done a night shift and gone straight into the studio and done something because I loved it so much. And then I was doing stuff behind the scenes as well because I felt passionately about so many of the values that we were doing across the channel, diversity and pride stuff, you know, anti-bullying stuff. When it went away it was really painful. When you lose something you really care about you grieve for it, right? So I think there's always going to be that sense of grief there for a while." The ex-This Morning star went on to claim that a culture had developed at the station that wasn't good for people's mental health. He explained, "Yeah, I felt bullied at times. And, you know, I was a mental health ambassador, anti-bullying ambassador on this channel, whose job it is to look after people. It's my job to say something and say, look, things aren't quite right and now we need to do something about this." When asked if speaking out had impacted his career, the author and columnist said, "I think so." On the subject, Holly, 42, and Phillip, 61, the TV personality said that he hadn't spoken to the pair for a long time. "We wouldn't really have that kind of relationship," he explained. "I'm really lucky I've got other stuff, and I've got people that pick me up and put me back together again." Express.co.uk has reached out to ITV for comment on Dr Ranj's latest remarks. In response to the toxic workplace claims, the broadcaster's chief executive Dame Carolyn McCall said, "We do not recognise that in the programme." Speaking in June, the 62-year-old explained that the vast majority of people working on This Morning are extremely engaged and motivated. Imposter Syndrome, presented by Rob Adcock, is available on BBC iPlayer now.